What's up with you guys? It's your boy Justin back at it again with another video. And this video today is going to be about why you shouldn't take steroids. Now, I'm going to explain it further, but the point of the video is you shouldn't take steroids. And I know the fitness industry and who you've been watching has probably been encouraging you to take these type of steroids, take these type of drugs, and you want to look like your favorite influencer, and you want to be, and you have this body dysmorphia that, damn, I don't know if I could get that big doing natural stuff, or I don't know if I could just eat chicken and rice my way there. And I'm gonna break it down to you today about steroids is not the way to go, man, especially if you're young, because I know the majority of the people that really get influenced by these influencers are probably about, like, I'll say 15 to like 25 years old. Now, I'm not saying I'm the oldest one in the pack. I'm literally just turned 21 years old, but especially for you young guys, man, steroids is not the answer to go, especially if you're young, because you should get it out the way. You should get prescribed to it by a doctor. You should see what you're taking. You should know what you're doing 100%. You should be eating the right food first. You should be on a tight regimen. You should be training as hard as you can, going to failure almost every set, or most of your sets to be to failure. You have to be hitting the gym every day, basically experimenting what works for your body. Don't just be ready to hop on a cycle thinking that Tren or Test or Anavar or IIUs are gonna help you out and shoot your growth hormones up, which is not how it works. Especially if you're not seeing results for a minute, it's really not gonna help you. It's probably gonna hurt you more than it's gonna help you. And the person that's probably gonna supply you these drugs is probably gonna tell you that too. So I highly recommend to avoid steroids, especially if you're just going to the gym on a regular basis, just trying to be big, or just trying to get girls, which is most of us today trying to do, or why we're trying to get in this ripped big shape is to try to get girls and get attention. You don't want to be taking steroids just because of that. This stuff is going to really affect your body. It's gonna have hard effects on you, and it's gonna fuck with your mental, and the shit is real. The side effects are real. You really do get anxiety. You really do get hair loss. That shit happens. And I've never taken steroids, and I'm never planning on taking steroids. I will be 100% natural my whole life. But this shit does fuck with you, man. You could literally look it up anywhere on the internet and see people that have actually taken this stuff, and people that actually experience these experiences, and they'll tell you, they'll try their best to avoid you from taking the cycles, especially the ones that they take, because these people have been on some pretty crazy stuff. But some of these people are IFBB pros. Some of these people are really big influencers in the space. Some of these people have different goals in their life. So it really depends on what your goals are. So this is not saying don't do whatever you want, because you can do whatever you want at the end of the day. If you want to take steroids, take the steroids. But I'm highly encouraging you to avoid that route, especially if you don't know what you're doing yet in the gym. You should take the steps to get as big as you can naturally, or get to your maximum capacity naturally. Then you can think about if you should go on steroids, which I don't even think you should be doing still, because there's still so much you could do and see how much your body could grow, because your body could push itself beyond the limits you think it can. So you should be doing the basic things, such as trying to get the best meal plans, drinking enough water, burning enough sweat, tracking your workouts, tracking your sets, pushing yourself to failure, going to the gym more than you think you can, hitting legs twice a week, hitting each body part twice a week, which has been proven to be the fastest way to build muscle, or the best way to build muscle. So if that's really your goal, do those things. Don't try to hop on a cycle right away, because it's most likely going to hurt you more than it's going to help you. Now, I've been a football player. I've been a natural lifter, which I've been bodybuilding now heavily. But I've been lifting ever since I was 13. And I've seen a whole bunch of dudes, natural, unnatural, lifting, IFBB pros, athletes, pro athletes. I've seen so many people train so many guys that just, I've seen natural capacity and unnatural capacity. So some people just have these great genetics that they could get super fucking strong on no steroids, or like just completely natural, just doing the right fucking things. And the truth is, you could probably get there too if you really tried to, and you really took this thing as serious as you could. instead of just trying to take the easy way out. And I've seen unnatural people that really kind of regret the decision because they said that maybe they did have some more natural growth left in them before they took steroids. And steroids isn't a forever thing. Eventually, you're going to have to stop taking these cycles. And when you get off of these cycles, your hormones are going to be different. So some of these people were like, damn, I wish I could go back. And I wish I could retake this cycle or retake these cycles. Maybe I could be this much bigger and this much bigger. That's why I'm saying you should learn from people's mistakes. You shouldn't make the same mistakes people are making, especially if you just want to be a day-to-day gym goer. You should really rethink your options about taking this type of stuff, because this stuff is dangerous. It can really fuck with your body. And you really don't want to be just listening to anybody on the internet, especially if you're buying a course from somebody, or like you just really look up to somebody and they're taking this, and that. And they're like, damn, okay, I want to take this, and like some fucking more stuff just because this guy's taking it. Maybe I'll look like him. No, that's probably not going to happen. And it's a very low chance of happening. Maybe if you're a beast naturally, then it could happen. But I'm not telling you what to do, because everybody has different goals with their life. Most of you guys, or some of you guys, want to be IFBB pros. Some of you guys are chasing that pro athlete. Some of you guys just want to be big as fuck. Some of you guys want to just, whatever you want to do with your life. Steroids isn't the way to go. It's just basically like a cheat. And think about it in anything else in life. You're going to have to work hard for what you really want to achieve. You don't just want to take the easy way out, because that doesn't always work out, you know? Like, if I wanted to be really, really rich, and then I was just doing these get-rich-quick schemes, buying these get-rich-quick scheme fucking courses, and buying this get-rich-quick scheme, this and that, eventually that stuff is going to die out. And you're going to be broke, and then you're going to be left without any money, and then you're going to be like, damn, I should have probably just taken the proven way to actually grind myself to get to that level where I could be at, where I'm actually financially free and actually striving at every level, and nobody could put me down because I know all this stuff, instead of just taking the quick way out. And I'm doing a quick drop shipping, and now I have no more products coming in from my store, and all this shit's dead because you hopped on somebody's fucking get rich quick YouTube automation stuff. And now you're kind of assed out. And who's kind of assed out at the end? You, because you decided to listen to them. Same thing with the steroids. You decided to listen to what they were doing, and then it didn't work out for you, and now you're fucked, because that's one less cycle you can take. Your hormones are already kind of fucked with because you're taking that amount of drugs. And then once you're kind of on it, it's kind of hard to get off of it, because now you're kind of addicted to just being bigger than you naturally are, because it's unnatural growth. So if you're older and you've seen that you probably reach your natural capacity, and you're doing all of the right things, you know what you're doing with your diet, you know what you're doing in the weight room, and you know that, okay, I probably want to take this to grow a little bit more, then it's a different story. You do what you want with your life, anybody, but especially if you're a young man, stay away from these drugs. Stay away from these. I'm not saying don't stop watching these influencers, because a lot of these guys are some good guys. Shout out to every influencer who's at the top. But a lot of these guys take drugs, and there's a lot of stuff you don't want to put in your body. And there's a lot of people that are really outgoing with it. There's a lot of people who will talk about it. And there's a lot of people who would just be open about it and saying, hey, you guys probably shouldn't be taking this shit. Or this is how this goes, and this is how this reacts. And you probably should listen to that. And you probably should do your research extensively before you go out and start taking these type of drugs, you know. And even if you do, you want to make sure you're doing the right stuff. So that was basically the point of the video, man. Stay away from steroids. We're gonna go ahead legs right now, so I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, so what's up with you guys? Thank you for making it to this part of the video. If you did, now we're into the leg workout now. Now, first of all, I am sorry for filming vertical. I usually used to filming vertical on my tripod for YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat. So I usually post all vertical films, but from now on, I'm going to be posting all horizontal for YouTube. So it's my main priority. So of course here, we're starting off with some pendulum squats. Here, I actually never done this machine. It's my first time doing it. So did a couple sets to warm up the legs. I did one set right there with 2 plates for 6. And then I did another set right here of 3 plates for like 3 or 4. So did these to warm up my legs before we hopped into some barbell squat.
Now here I loaded up a little bit, 315 for 5 reps, nothing crazy, but I usually always do some squats on a leg day here, focusing on keeping my chest straight and getting the most output on my legs by going low below my hamstrings here. And always try to get your squats in every single day you can. It's essential for leg growth, but if you have any problems, then I understand if you have to do stuff like hack squat or like leg press. But yeah, we ended off the workout with right here with some 345 for like 3 reps. Usually go heavy and then I'll drop another set. And then yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.